Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody to this whole channel. This is the first video on this channel, um, and it's a special channel. It's dedicated to a computer game, a video game series, and that is the Shenmue series. Now, for fans of Shenmue like myself, and hardcore fans such as myself, hopefully you will really enjoy the videos that you will see on this channel because it's all about Shenmue, and I'm going to be I'm going to be recording myself playing the game as I did when the game first came out many years ago. Well, I didn't record it, but I mean, I will be going back into that world. Now, first of all, I'd like to just introduce myself very briefly and this channel and everything and why I'm doing this, okay? Well, first of all, I want to say I'm not someone who usually um, records a lot of gameplay. Neither do I play as many, games as I used to when I was younger, because I'm very busy with other stuff now in my life. A lot of stuff. I actually create my own animation as well. But let me just introduce myself. Basically, my name is Richard, and I've been a martial artist all my life. I've been training martial arts, different kinds of martial arts, and I believe in the philosophy of the martial arts, the true martial art. It's about finding self control and peace in oneself. And this character, the main character in the game Shenmue, is um, just like that. He's a martial artist, and I'll just give you a quick introduction to the game for those people who've never played the game before. This game blew many people away, including myself, because when it first was released back in, I think, 1999/2000, around that time, um, it was something totally different, something the world had never seen before, and something I'd certainly not seen before. It blew me away. It felt like, almost like real life. The graphics were amazing back then to see, and it felt like an open world, with that was limitless almost. In the exploration you could do, there was so many different characters, NPCs, yeah, real ones, um, and it was a story, though, a deep story about a young guy whose father was murdered, basically, and it's like a revenge story where it's an RPG where you are seeking revenge and you want to find the guy who killed his father, basically. And the main character's name is Ryo Hazuki. And anyway, there's some amazing characters, like main characters and side characters in the story. And the bad guy is called Landy, who you will see when we go through this again. The amazing thing about this game, though, is it's many things in one. It was made by Sega. It was, all credits definitely due to the man Yu Suzuki. And there was a follow up in the series too. Okay, so Shenmue 1 and 2, hopefully, which I'll be both showcasing on this channel and exploring it again. At this point, okay, in this video you're watching here, the year is 2023, and we're in like late July right now, and I don't have the third installment yet. In this video, I don't have the third one. However, the first and the second Shenmue games were just amazing, and the first one was really incredible to me. I can't find much to say apart from the fact that the game was absolutely incredible, and still is. It's just different to so many other games. It's got its own character about it. It's a story. It's an RPG. It's an adventure. It's got many different types of gameplay throughout the game. There's free exploring. And even though the game may be smaller and simpler compared to some of the games we're seeing now out there, it still feels like a big world, and it's so deep, and it's got such an atmosphere to it. The music, the feeling, it's set in the 80s. I was born in 1982, and I grew up with so many like martial arts movies of the 80s and all that magic, all the stuff related to that martial arts and stuff, and this game basically is more than just like a fighting game. It's a story, and it's about characters, and it's about learning patience. It's about learning more about the meaning of self control in life, and it's a little tale as well. It's very much like a movie. It's like it's not a movie. It's a game, but it's like a movie, but it's not a movie, and it's got its own style. It doesn't look super realistic. It's got its own kind of look. It's the first one's set in Japan. The second one is set mostly in Hong Kong. The main character is a Japanese guy, and the baddies Chinese. But anyway, um, it's got its own style about it, just like anime has got its own style. This is a 3D world that's very realistic, and it's such an experience. And when I was younger, when the game first came out, I used to just get lost in it, like really just like immersed, I'd say, in the atmosphere, especially the powerful music and everything in it, and the dreaminess of it. It still feels like, even to this day, for me, and it might sound funny to some people, but it feels it's very deep, and it's such an experience. I can't explain it. Um, so anyway, why am I doing this then? As I say, I don't do any live streaming for the most part either, but I do make like videos of me playing games sometimes. But this, I was not going to do this though. It was mostly because of my brother Wayne. If you're watching, hello Wayne. I've got a brother who suggested that I do it. He said he would like it, and I thought, yeah, I mean, maybe I could. It crossed my mind before, but one thing I want to say, there's two things I want to say about this. Okay, and I really have to say this: the Shenmue series, these games, they're much better experienced by yourself, because they really are like a different kind of thing. It's really like an experience. I don't care if if you're someone like if it was back in the day, or if it's now. Still, this game for itself, like the first one and the second one, I'm speaking for here, based on experience. They really are an experience to play for the player themselves. You're not really going to get the full feeling as you would by watching videos. If you then playing it, if you was playing it, you wouldn't get the same. You would get a much better experience, I'm saying, than watching videos. The second thing I want to say is this, and I really have to say this. While I may make different videos on the channel where I'm just talking about a few things, all Shenmue related, of course, on this channel, and while I may make videos where I'm not talking and I'm just playing the game a little bit, on this channel I will be giving commentary. Okay, I will be playing the game, and I've discussed this with my brother as well, and he thinks that would be a good thing. So I don't know how you feel, the viewers. Me personally, when I say me personally, I do not like it too much sometimes. Like when people record themselves playing games and they're just talking all over the damn thing. And these speed runs, you're seeing people running through games without even trying to take in any of the atmosphere and everything. However, sometimes it's good to hear people talking and exploring, and this is like going back and re-looking at it. So I'm going to be talking in most of the videos. I will be talking on my microphone. You won't see me, but you'll hear my voice, most likely. Either a recorded, like a voiceover recording, or me talking live. It should be as I'm playing the game. We'll see how it works out. The main idea is to play through the first and second games again. Okay, so Shenmue 1 and then hopefully Shenmue 2. We'll see how we go. And there's so much in the games. There's probably stuff that I missed or certain things that I've not come across even. So the idea is to play through it, the whole experience again. As a and now in this video, I'm almost 41 years of age, 41. So it's many years since I played the game properly. Those games again, or played the game even, and we're going to be re-experiencing it and seeing it, and also thoroughly exploring this time, exploring even further to really get the most out of it. So some games, some videos, you might see me just exploring, and we might have some fun. I don't know. I usually try to keep my language fairly clean. Sometimes I might swear or I make a joke or something. Please excuse me. I don't know what I'm going to say, but we may have a little joke here or there. But we're going to take in, really look at this masterpiece because it really is a masterpiece. Again, salute, respect, and bow, and all that. Thumbs up, double thumbs up to you, Suzuki. I will also be looking at other Shenmue related content on this channel too, such as other things like we'll see, like other artwork, comics, like the anime series, which I've still got to see and react to if I can, things like that, which I've not seen. So this is a Shenmue related channel, okay? I hope everybody enjoys it. And as I say, I will do some videos where I'm not talking and stuff, but this is just the way I'm going to do this. I will be doing talking. I will be doing a voiceover commentary while I'm playing the game. Okay, but like I said, those 2 points: it's better to experience and play for yourself as a thing. Also, and secondly, just please excuse me if I am doing that commentary over it, and you know, however you feel about it. But it's going to be very magical to go through it all again. Okay, so yeah, you take care of yourselves, guys. I hope you enjoy everything on the channel. If you do like the channel and you'd like to support me in any way, I'd be very, very grateful. Um, whatever you can do, subscribe, like, share, and all that. Hit the bell, the top one for all the notifications and all the good stuff, and whatever you can. You want to leave any comments or anything like that, or ask me anything, or do let me know too. As I say, myself in my life, I've got a lot of passions too. I create a lot of different kinds of music. I make short movies. I write stories, fictional books. I teach martial arts. I have done in the past. My life's about martial arts. I have the philosophy of yin and yang, which is the Tao. So I'm like a philosopher in a lot of ways. Okay. I do speak Chinese too, as I say. And I'm a bit like Rio in some way because I moved from my country to live in another country many years ago. So, but it's quite it's definitely very nostalgic. This I tell you this. What we're going to be doing, and as I say, I make my own art and animation too. It was always a dream of mine to even make a game, try to put together a little game as well of my own. Like Shenmue. I wish there would be more games like Shenmue. Shenmue represents a good message, and it also represents that martial arts spirit, just like the old martial arts movies that we grew up with, or I did. And a lot of that spirit doesn't seem to be around anymore, for the most part, in games or in movies or games. It's just complete violence with not much heart these days. So anyway, magical, set in the 80s. Hope you enjoy this, and if you never do ever get to play the game, I think it's a shame. But hopefully my channel at least can share some of the magic for all viewers to experience some of this, old and new. Okay. Thanks for watching. This is a special channel about Shenmue. Take care now.